Okay. Hello, this
Him.
is Facebook
He said
speaking.
he was cold.
Bree, Cullen, Emma, Kesset, Micah behind camera. Show the camera to yourselves. You have to see. Okay.
When you can hot me, bro.
Turn around. Alright. Timer. Have you ever heard The Day the Music Died? Today I'm going to talk about one of the most influential Latin American artists, Richie Valenzuela. Richie Valenzuela was an influential icon of his time, from his early interest to music to the peak of his influential career, and even after his death. His influence continued to pioneer Latin culture into the music and many public industries.
You gotta be looking at me more.
I really don't.
Yeah, that's part of public speaking.
In his early life, it was very clear that Richie Valenzuela had a deep love for music, so much so that his family inspired him and told him many times to pursue guitar, in which he performed the majority of his most famous songs. Being raised in San Fernando, California, he was able to grow up more in a public setting with family, friends, and many other influences. He created a band called the Silhouettes at the age of 16 in 1958, in which he performed with Buddy Hall and J.R. Rosa whatever. At the peak of his career, he performed on American Bandstand, which was a somewhat of a talent show of teenage Americans, kind of like The Voice, in which you would perform in front of a set of judges and see how talented you were in a sense. His very first song to make it public was called Donna, based off his current girlfriend, also named Donna. It went second on the Billboard charts. Now, his most famous song, which many of you will know, is La Bamba, a traditional Mexican song turned rock. At this time, Richie Valenzuela and his three other friends were rock to hip-hop artists. It was also the first Spanish song to hit the top 100. The effect of Richie Valenzuela's death was nationwide. His whole career lasted all of 2 years, from 1958 to 1960. In those years, he was 16 and 17 years old. The tragic end of Richie Valenzuela was a plane crash. Now, he had expressed multiple times that he was afraid of planes due to a current event in his high school where a plane crash debris almost killed his best friend. However, Richie Valenzuela was a true pioneer for future Latin bands such as Los Lobos and Carlos Santana. In conclusion, Richie Valenzuela was a waymaker to Latin American artists. Through his upbringing to his short but bright career, and even in death, his light showed through. He made waves through his community and was truly beloved by all. In the end, Richie Valenzuela even had a movie called La Bamba, in which he demonstrated his entire life in a bibliography somewhat sense. Through this, we also see many museum exhibits, which is where I got most of my sources, stating from his early life to the peak of career and even his effects as of afterwards. Many different artists throughout history are affected by Richie Valenzuela, and truly he is an icon to all.